Well, I am right now at the Circus Maximus. Circus Maximus is the biggest venue in the city of Rome for quite a long time, for millennia. And this is where they have the chariot racing and gladiator fights and all that. And this is what is left of it. This is where the emperor will be sitting, viewing the spectacle. So this is more like a racetrack. It's more like NASCAR today in the United States. You know, people go around the circle with a lot of noise, and people love that. People love noise and drinks, and you know, the spectacle of the crashes and misery, and after you get your bones broken and so on. That is the Trajan what do you call apartment. He has a different name, but I cannot remember it. And Trajan is a very special character, because Trajan advanced the Roman Empire like no other emperor. Trajan actually was an Spaniard from Spain. Back then they called it Hispania. Of course, it was not Spain, it was Hispania. It was a province of the Roman Empire. Hispania ended at the year 476, when the Visigothic kingdoms was formed, and they destroyed the Roman Empire. All this was destroyed by the Visigoths. And of course, the Visigoths are today what we call the Spaniards and Portuguese, and of course Italians, because they divide up the tribes. So the one that came into Italy, they call them Ostrogoths. The one that went into Spain, they call them Goth, but they call themselves Visigoth. They mean two, the two Goth. So if your name is Rodriguez, Gonzalez, you know, ending with EZ, you are part of that ancient group of people. It's basically a motorcycle gang. And this is the Circus Maximus. Now it is kind of windy here, and it's a lot of traffic. And of course I tried to pay for parking, but modern age technology, it did not take my credit card, so hopefully I don't get a ticket. But I'm going to walk the Circus Maximus, the very place of gladiators and so on. And this place that I'm walking right on today, in the middle of it, was actually higher than the rest, as you see. So this is where they have the facilities, you know, the horses and all that were attended right here in the middle, on the bottom. It's like a tunnel down there. So Trajan was the one that beat the Dalmatians. The Dalmatians has something very important that Trajan wanted, and that was precious metals, gold. So Trajan went after the gold, took over the Dalmatians, present day Herzegovina, Montenegro. Today their tribes are named like Bosniaks, Serbs, Croats, and so on. So it's the same people with different names. The same as in the United States, you know. They get an Aztec and now they call him Hispanic. They get a European, they call him white. They call many African tribes, they call them blacks. But in Africa there is many tribes, just the same as in Europe, any place else. So it's the same old same. And this is beautiful, beautiful. Check this out. I don't know if you can see this, but you know, believe it or not, they build very high. That's a massive amount of brick, concrete, and rock, stone. I got the sun behind my back. I don't know if you can see my shadow there. I'm filming with my telephone. This telephone, the Samsung S10 Plus 5Gs. I mean, it's a miracle when it comes about technology. I mean, it's amazing what it can do. It does better than my camera. And I got the Canon 70D, and it's a good camera. Don't get me wrong, the 70D is a good camera. I need to go and check on my car. I can see the blue lights up there in the distance. So I am at the end of the Circus Maximum. And this being used, Circus Maximum is being used in a lot of Hollywood movies. It is a long way up there, and they race all the way around here and all the way there and back and forth, back and forth. And that is the ancient buildings. Well, it took me 7 minutes from where I start to this point. So 7 minutes, I'll be 14 minutes walking all the way from here to there and back. So I say about a mile. I walk about 7 miles, 7 minutes in 1 mile. I mean 1 mile in 7 minutes easily. Walk very fast. Well, I hope you enjoy it. The Circus Maximus in Rome, Italy. If you can see way up there on the horizon, on the top, that is the main monument to the fallen, or to the armed forces, I guess you can call it, in Italy. And this part right here is where they were sitting at. Of course, you only see the remains of it out there on the end. Well, so long. Hopefully you enjoy it.